Hi everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio, and I'm here because I just completed this commission journal, and I wanted to do a flip through. This is a customer or a client that I've done a couple of different journals for, and she's always approved the flip through, so I'm going to go ahead and record this before I even show it to her. I will put it up after I show it to her, however. Anyways, this is the biggest journal I've ever done. It was supposed to be 6 signatures, and she really likes thick journals, so she had requested that maybe I could add 1 or 2 more signatures. But I had already made the cover, so I was able to get 1 more signature in, and still it's just a beautiful journal, but it is big. If you can see like how my hand has to stretch around it because it's so big. Anyways, it is fabric covered. It's a soft cover, and it does have a tassel. Let me see if I can show that I've got just hooked with a bulb pin to a grommet, and it's just got ribbons and actually the material from the inside, some gold, and then I did some beading. Let me see if I can show you the beading. There are some beads on here. Let me see. I did it so it ends up being like 2 strands of beads, and it's beaded all the way up to the top. So it's got some green and blue beads, some turquoise beads. Anyways, really pretty. And she can take that off if she likes when she's journaling. She requested purple and emerald green, and we, well, that's what she picked first. And then she wanted all different kind of jewel tone colors, and I thought it would be very difficult for myself to produce one with so many different colors. I usually need to keep a theme or something going, and she's always been very happy with my work, and she told me to just move forward with my idea because she likes what I do. So that being said, I've got a topper on here, and what I've done is when I asked her which colored ribbon she wanted both. So what I did is I created 2 grommets on the front and 2, well, eyelets or whatever on the back, and then I ran them through, but I crisscrossed the ribbons here. Okay, so they're crisscrossed. So you end up, when you tie them, a green to a purple and a purple to a green. The fabric I just loved, and it's got, I don't know if you can see close, but it does have a royal blue and purples in it. So I thought that matched well. We did it peacock themed, peacock and butterflies and that type of thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it up and kind of flip through the signatures and do what I normally do. Just kind of narrate what I put in it. Now, I have not done the final look of this. I looked through everything, and then I went ahead and sewed the signatures in and finished it. So there may be some things missing, and I might have to make those up when I go. But I do have a little post-it pad here, so if I need to mark a spot where I need something, I will put it in there. And also, if I decide to add something personal in there, I will do that later as well. Okay, so it is a hidden signature, or a hidden spine. So as we open it up, let me see if I can get this all on camera. Okay, then this is the inside material, and it's got a pocket right here. Okay, and then each signature has a colored lace on the front and back of the signature. So it's kind of hard to see the whole thing, but I'm just going to kind of go through. Now, this is just a pad of paper that I made. There's some colored lined paper. She also always requests a lot of writing space. So as you'll see, I've left a lot of spaces blank. And this is a pocket with a tag. And I put a couple of little jewels right here. You can see them. They're real pretty. This is a collaged envelope, window envelope with a tag. This journal sits so high, it sits like almost 5 inches off the desk. So it's so close to my camera. I'm hoping that I'm getting everything in. And so what I did is I picked a damask papers that were purple and kind of cream, and also a green and cream damask with florals, and then the digitals, the Peacock digitals as well. Now this also has a card in here. This is a collage page, pretty typical of my journals. I did distress all the pages with different colors to kind of match. Is this digital beautiful or what? Ooh. There's actually two. There's like a Peacock type digital and then one that's called Opulence that I took some graphics out of. Here's a Rita Donnelly flip. And then there's a tag. And this is one of my cello bags that I make with a tag. And then when I put it on, I left a space here. I'm trying to hold this up so you can see it, but I left a space here to put another card that I stenciled on. And then this is just a pocket with a tag. That's the end of signature 1, and this is the beginning of signature 2. And this is the material, the fabric right here that I did the hidden spine on. There's a belly band with a journaling card that says Inspire Yourself. And I know that she's working on journals and she makes ephemera and that for the journals. So I did put some ephemera in here, but I didn't overload it because she can add her own. This is just a journaling card. And this is a tag. It's got a Peacock illustration on it. These are some of my flowers way back when I did a video on coloring these with my Copics. And so I added those in there. This is an envelope that I have just paper clipped on here. She can put stuff in there. I think I'll put it this way. And then up here we have an altered paper clip with a index card. And I made these tabs. I don't know if you can see. The first one was here. And I actually made these out of leftover cardstock. I pulled my bag of cardstock out and found something that was wide enough. And I wanted to make sure that there was nothing on the other side that showed. And then I just decorated them and stamped them. And I put a tab in each signature like this. So this is kind of an eggplant, which is the paper that I used. It's a background paper that I used right here on the front. And this is in each signature I have some things that are pretty much the same. This is another collaged window envelope with a journaling card tucked in the side and a large tag that goes right in there. And let's see, on some of these I left the top open as well. So let's see, this one is Rita Donnelly flip. This is a peacock right here. And then a journaling card. And this actually came from I bought a digital from Louise Heinzel. I love her. Anyways, and that's left over from The Show Must Go On, her digital. And then here's a side pocket with a couple of tags. And I hope she appreciates that. This is some leftover fabric from one of the journals I made her previously. So I thought that would be cool to just add that in there. It was just a little scrap I had. And here's a side pocket with a tag. And this tag, this paper right here was actually scrapbook paper that I didn't like, old scrapbook paper, and it's one that I altered. And I did a video on how I altered the scrapbook paper, so that's what that's from. That's the end of signature 2. Here's signature 3. Is this gorgeous or what? I just think she's going to love this. I just think she's going to love. Now, this is the same graphic that's up here. I just made it smaller for the front. And here's a corner pocket with a journaling card. I'm trying to look like down. Here's my camera right here. I'm trying to look down through there, so I have to like kind of look around in order to see what I'm showing you. Okay, and here's a pocket here with a journaling card. That's that purple damask. There's different patterns, but pretty much it's the same colors. Here's the tag for this signature. And then this is the green damask back here that has some roses on it, and you'll see that in some of the other signatures. She likes crinkly paper and, you know, the coffee dyed paper, and she just really loves journals, so I think she's going to love this. Here's an envelope. It's got a journaling card tucked in here, and then it's got a tag here. She also liked mulberry, was another color that she liked, so I tried to put that throughout. And this is a from one of my digitals in my shop, in my Etsy shop. And here's a little altered paper clip that I made. I just sewed some fabric on here with a little piece of ribbon, muslin, and a little lace. And we made it kind of like a paper clip flag. And then here's a journaling card, and I just painted a gold trim border around that. And there's the cellophane envelope that I make with the tag inside. I'm trying to get off the side here. And it's got a gold band, a couple of purple butterflies. Love it. And it's got the same butterfly on here. And then we have a journaling tag here. These are all the colors that she just loved. So minus, I don't think there's, well, there's kind of royal blue in there, or sapphire, whatever. But it's funny, I relate peacocks to being sapphire blue, and they're really kind of aqua. Anyways, here's a belly band that I collaged the papers. And then here's a journaling card. And here's a top tuck with a journaling card that I also painted the gold trim on. And then this is our, let's see, 1, 2, 3, this is our 4th signature. And this was a stamp that I just got, actually. It's a Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamp that I loved. I had seen it way back, and I just loved that stamp. So I did it in blue. And then here's a belly band with one of my paper flowers that I made. I just used, I cut circles, and then I used edging scissors around them. And then some have buttons, some have thread, whatever. And I just put that on there with some collaged papers. And then here's a journaling tag. And here's the tab for this signature. And this also is a stamp that I just got from Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous. And I just did the back side as well. And, excuse me, put a little butterfly. Sarita Donnelly flip. And again, I didn't overly decorate this, so she could put something on here if she'd like. Did put a guest check in here with a little Made with Love bulb pin. Let's put that there. I think I want to add something to that, so maybe I have an idea for that, but she'll know. She'll see it when she gets it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. And then here is just a little cluster I put on top just to break up the page a little bit. It's got embossed paper, some lace, some craft paper, and some fabric. And here's the window envelope, and I put a tag in there. I thought this was really cute with the butterfly wings. And this tag was also paper. If you were to look real close, I'm going to look through my camera and see if you can see it, but if you look real close, you can see a hairbrush right here and like a compact. Anyways, this was, you know, old scrapbook paper, and I altered it and then made a tag out of it. Okay, and then here's a card for her. I just love this digital, just love it. And then just some washi tape. Actually, I put these papers, they were already coffee dyed, and I put them through my printer, and you get kind of odd little markings in that one because the paper's all crinkly. And it looked like maybe sometimes when I put washi tape on here, it's because the bottom kind of got scrunched a little. I had to straighten it out and iron it and then put something on it so that it looked a little better. It's not ruined or anything, but it, you know, just kind of looks eh. And here's another cello bag. This one has, instead of having a side in it, I've got it a top tag or card, whatever, and then I have an inside tag like this that I thought was pretty. And these are moths from Louise Heinzel's Etsy shop. I love that girl's digitals. I just love them. And then here's a envelope with a card, and I also put a card in here, and this is one of my, I actually have a drawing I created a couple years back, so that's my artwork. And I'm going to put a Post-it note on this because I need to, well, actually I could just sign it right here. Let me just sign it right here. We'll put Tommy Joe right here. Okay. And so I thought I would include that for her. It's just a little card. Okay, now I just put the little, oh, there it is. I love these paper clips. They're all bright colors. And here's a pocket that I put a couple of hearts on, and then these are raised hearts, jewels. And this is a little card, just a folded card with vellum on the front that I stamped a butterfly on. And this is that green damask paper. And here I just put a strip of paper to break that page up a little bit. And there's a corner pocket with a tag. This has a little cluster on it. And if you notice, it says Bird Street for Bird Street Studio. I made, these are in my Etsy shop, these little stickers. And when I created these, all the numbers, dates, anything like that has a particular meaning to it. It means something to me. It won't mean anything to you, but it does mean, they all mean something to me. So, when I created that digital, that's what I was doing. I was thinking of different dates and numbers that were meaningful to me. So that's the end of our fourth, no, we got 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4th signature, and here's the 5th. And there's a belly band with some butterflies and a journaling tag. These are from the digital. I just cut them out. I also took, I take digitals that I buy, and for my own journals, I may change the colors or whatever, but you can't go in and change somebody's digital to a color and then resell it. You can't do that. So I use them for my own journals, but they're not anything that you will ever see in my shop or anything. So I'm trying to think, that was from the Opulence page. And this is another one of my flowers. It has the button on it. Here's a altered tag with I think it's a napkin that I made this out of, with a butterfly on it and a little fabric tag. And then a journaling card. Okay, and then here's another window envelope altered. This again is out of my shop, that bird. And then there's a tag in the top. And I do have a little thumb hole there so you know where it goes. And then here's a journaling card. Again, on that green kind of damask, but it has roses behind there. You can't see them here, but it does. And then here's the center, gorgeous digital. And here's the tab for this page that I stamped on. And it's actually a piece of scrapbook cardstock. And I thought, how pretty that is. That's just got the gold on it. And then this is just a little cluster down here. I just participated in Defemember. And this right here is a little lock that was a freebie from Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. When we did Defemember, she allowed us to download that. And this is part of that green damask with the florals on it. Here's a read it only flip. It says grateful with a little cluster behind it and 2 journaling tags. And this one says great is thy faithfulness. And here's a cello bag. I'm getting towards the end, so it's, maybe I could put something under there. Hold on a minute. Put something under there to kind of hold it up a little bit. Okay, maybe that's a little better. Kind of brings it up close to the screen though, huh? Anyways, here's a little corner pocket, and here's a journaling tag. I don't know where I got this ribbon. This is the very last piece I have of this, but it's kind of an olive green and a plum purple. It was ribbon that I don't know where I got it from. I've looked, they have different colors, but I've never seen that color again. So I don't know. That's the last piece, so she's getting it. Okay, this is the second to last signature. And there's a belly band with a journaling card or a tag. And this has the royal blue or sapphire blue sari ribbon. And there's another card. And again, this is one of the shoes from the Opulence collection that I changed the color on it. So she could have different colors throughout here. And here's a pocket with some lace on top with a tag. And I just took the purple damask that's part of a purple damask paper, and I cut one of the graphics out and collaged that on there. And here's my Read It Not Only Flip. And this, trying to see this, I don't know if I have another piece of that paper over here. Oh, here it is. So this paper is actually this paper. And what I did is I just outlined these flowers or whatever in white Signo pen. And that kind of changed it a little bit. But it's a Read It Not Only Flip. And then here's a tag with a fabric bow in it. And then this is just a picture from the Opulence collection. And she could write something on here if she wants to journal on there. And then here's the tab that goes in this one. And again, I stamped it and it was plain, so I thought it looked fine on there like that. Here's the altered window envelope, and here's a journaling card. And I actually, this was a graphic back here with a butterfly on it, but it was all like sketched black and white, and I put this butterfly on top of it because I thought it looked kind of pretty colored. And then there's a tag in here. It's getting so close to the camera that I'm not sure that you can see everything. Maybe I need to pull it down a little bit. Okay. Okay, here's a side pocket, and I just outlined this in gold and put some gold dots on there. And this is a journaling card and a little tag. There's a corner pocket. This is just an altered book page that she can journal on. That kind of looks like an envelope. And then these are little stickers I thought looked really pretty on there. And now this is the last signature. Is this cute or what? So I did both the first and the last signature in the sapphire blue lace. And there's a belly band and a journaling card. And here is the tab for this page. This is a pocket with another pad of paper in there with some purple paper. It's taken a while to get through this one. It's so big. And then here's a bottom pocket with some old scrapbooking paper that I just layered. I think these, throughout the journal, I have little labels from Tracy Fox, Love Junk Journals. This tag, the background is from Louisa Heinzel, and then this is part of a digital. This is the center of the last signature. And here's another cello envelope. Don't reach in this way. With an altered tag. And a journaling card. The graphics are beautiful. And then got a tag in this envelope. Almost looks like I just have to go in straight. Like, I need to put a card in here, so I'm going to put a Post-it note right there. And then here's a upper corner pocket with a journaling card and stickers that I thought were really pretty, these purple stickers. And then that's the last page. And then she also has another pocket right here. So that's the journal. I'll show you how it ties closed, but I'm not going to tie it because I need to, you know, address the Post-it notes. But I've got the two ribbons coming through like this, and the two in the bottom coming through, and then I just tie these two together and tie these two together, and they pull pretty tight. But again, I don't know if you can see this because it's so close to here. It's such a big fat journal. Maybe if I turn it this way you can kind of see this with the beads and that. Anyways, I just loved making this, but I think sewing in that many signatures into a hidden spine was pretty challenging for me, and I did have to use bookbinding glue to make sure that it held really good. And I sewed the cover, the outside of the cover. So I probably won't ever do more than 7 signatures again. That was a challenge. So anyways, I hope you like the flip through. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope something in here inspired you. Anything that I can link below, I will. Thank you to my subscribers, old and new. We're growing, and I really want to try to get to 1,000. We're up at 870 something. So if you see this video and you like my content, you like my journals, then please subscribe. Ring the bell if you want to get notified when I upload new content. And leave a comment. I love interacting with everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.